All right, for number 41, in the diagram, angle WXY, WYX, and angle blank are supplementary. All right, that would be this angle here. All right, because they form a linear pair together, it would be supplementary. So that would be angle WYZ, or ZYW. Okay. All right, in the diagram, okay, there's the diagram. So angle 3 and WYZ are a linear pair and form a straight line, okay? YT bisects WYZ. Okay, so these angles here are congruent. If measurement angle 3 is 122, what is the value of measurement angle 1? Okay, that's 122. So okay, this isn't that bad. All right, so we have 122 plus measurement of angle WYZ equals 180. All right, subtract 122, and measurement of angle WYZ is equal to 58. Okay, now this whole angle here is 58. All right, I know that it's bisected, so each of these angles here is half of 58, which is 29. So measurement angle 1 is equal to 29 degrees. Done. All right, in the diagram, angle 3 and WYZ are a linear pair and form a straight line. Okay, YT bisects. Wait, this is the same problem as 42. All right, refer back to number 42. I don't know why that happened. Okay, I didn't make this review packet, so I have no control over correcting this issue. All right, on to the next problem. All right, in the diagram, SV is perpendicular to SR. Okay, this is a 90-degree angle. VST is 60 degrees. VST is 60 degrees. Right, this whole angle here is 60 degrees. All right, and RSU is 50 degrees. This angle here is 50. All right, what is the measure of angle 2? Okay, so if that's 50 degrees, then this here must be 40 degrees. All right, because they have to add up to 90. All right, and if this whole thing here is 60, then I subtract 40 from 60 and I get 20. All right, and I have measurement of angle 2. There you go, 20 degrees. Done. All right, in the diagram, SV is perpendicular to SR. All right, it's 90 degrees. VST is 65 degrees. VST, this whole thing here is 65 degrees. Okay, and RSU is 55 degrees. All right, what is the measure of angle 2? All right, well, that makes this angle here 35 degrees, all right, because the whole thing has to be 90 degrees. And I subtract 35 from 65 and I get 30. All right, it's pretty simple. Measure angle 2 is 30 degrees. Okay. Find x so that L is parallel to M. All right, I got these two angles here, which are, there's no relationship between them. So if there's no relationship, that means they add up to 180. All right, do a little algebra here. So I have 8x plus 4 is equal to 180. I'm going to subtract 4, and 8x is equal to 176. Then I divide by 8, and 8 goes into 176 how many times? 22 times. All right, and that's the value of x we need in order to make these angle measurements add up to 180 degrees, which would make the lines parallel then. All right, name a supplemental angle to AXB. AXB. Okay. All right, supplemental angle. All right, so I need to find another angle, so they add up to 180 degrees. So I could use angle BXE. I could also use angle AXF. All right, and those are the two I see right now. And there's other possibilities, but we can't really tell what the measure of all these angles is. All right, so going on to the next problem. All right, in the diagram, SU is the angle bisector of TSV. TSV, all right, bisects. These angles are the same. All right, and measure angle 1 is 4x minus 3. Okay, so this angle here is 4x minus 3. And 2 is 2x plus 1. Okay, and I know 2 and 3 are the same, so that's also 2x plus 1. All right, what is the value of x if the measure of RSV is 96? All right, this whole thing measures 96 degrees. So I'm going to do 4x minus 3 plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 equals 96. All right, so add like terms, and I have 8x. Then I have negative 3 plus 1, which is negative 1, equals 96. And then I add 1. I get 8x is equal to 97. Okay, and then I get 97 over 8, which is okay. Sometimes we don't always get nice numbers. And that's also equal to 12.125. So your choice how you want to represent the answer. Done. We're trying to find x, right? Yes, we are. Okay. Done. All right, for the next problem. Okay, SU is the angle bisector of TSV. All right, bisected. These angles are congruent. If measurement angle 1 is 3x plus 7, and 3 is x plus 3, what is the value of x if the measure of RSV is 82 degrees? All right, this whole thing is 82 degrees. All right, the angle's bisected here, so I know this is x plus 3 as well. All right, I need to figure out x, so all I have to do is add all these up. All right, set it equal to 82. Combine like terms, I have 5x plus 13 equals 82. Subtract 13. 5x is equal to 69. Divide by 5. And x is equal to 69 over 5. Oops. 16. X is equal to 69 over 5. Which is also equal to 13.8. Alright. Done. Alright, name all the pairs of alternate interior angles shown in the diagram. Okay, these are alternate interior. And these are alternate interior. All right, name all the pairs of alternate interior angles shown in the diagram. Okay, these are alternate interior. And these are alternate interior. Done. All right, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then alternate interior angles must be congruent. All right, I have two parallel lines, they're cut by a transversal, then the alternate interior angles must be congruent. Are they? Yes. If the lines are parallel, the alternate interior angles have to be congruent. If the lines aren't parallel, then the alternate interior angles won't be congruent. Alright, if two lines are cut by a transversal, then alternate interior angles must be congruent. I think this is also, oh no, this is a little different than 52. If two lines are cut by a transversal, so any two lines, and then I have a transversal. Okay, here are my alternate interior angles. Are those equal? No, they are not. They could be. We don't know if these two lines here are parallel or not. All right, but you just have to say false because you don't know if the lines are parallel or not. Or you could say not enough information. Okay. All right, in the diagram, measure angle 4 equals 36 degrees. What does the measure of angle 6 need to be in order for line M to be parallel to line N? Angle 6. Okay. Well, I know that these need to add up to 180. All right, in order for the lines to be parallel. So measure angle 6 has to be 144 degrees. Done. All right, these are consecutive interior angles. All right, measure angle 3 is 127 degrees. What does the measure of angle 5 need to be in order for M to be parallel to N? Okay, these are consecutive interior angles, and they have to add up to 180 in order for the lines to be parallel. So 127 plus measure angle 5 equals 180. Subtract 127. Measure angle 5 is equal to 53 degrees. Done. All right, find the value of x in the diagram. What do all the angles of a triangle add up to? They always add up to 180 degrees. All right, so x is equal to 26. Done. All right, find the value of y in the diagram. All right, all of these angles have to add up to 180 degrees. All right, so y plus 145 is equal to 180. Subtract 145, and y is equal to 35. Done. All right, find x so that L is parallel to M. Okay, well, these are our consecutive interior angles, and they have to add up to 180 in order for the lines to be parallel. So here I have 8x plus 52 equals 180. Subtract 52. I get 8x equals 128. I divide by 8, and I get x is equal to 16. Done. All right, using only a compass and straight edge, perform the following constructions. Construct an angle congruent to angle ABC. Okay, there are some tutorial videos specifically for constructions. All right, look for the link to those. All right, construct the angle bisector of angle ABC. Okay, there are some videos specifically for constructions, so look for those on the web page.